Welcome back. 6:21 is our time, and we're continuing our interview now with Governor Sandoval, an interview you will only see here on Channel 2 News this morning. Governor, we have seen, of course, a lot of growth lately. Our population is growing, but also a lot of new businesses are coming. Can our infrastructure handle it, or what will we be doing to make sure that our infrastructure can support it?
No, and I'm excited. I mean, Tesla is moving along. There are hundreds of construction workers. They just advertised today for over 300 internships. My understanding is they've already have up over 1 million square feet vertical switch, which will be constructed in northern Nevada as well. Will be the largest data center on Earth, wow. Right here in our own backyard. That was part of the purpose of my State of the State, and what I was trying to emphasize is we need to prepare that workforce of the future, and that's why we have to upgrade and improve our schools to make sure that every child has an opportunity to go to college or immediately get into the workforce with these technology jobs of the future. So that is part of what I'm doing to get ready for this. Certainly infrastructure is another important piece of that. We're going to be building the USA Parkway that's going to join Interstate 80 with Highway 50. That's going to be a great opportunity to improve commerce in northern Nevada. In southern Nevada, we're doing Project Neon, which is a dramatic improvement to Interstate 15 to help that local commute and, again, be able to move goods in and out of there. So there's a lot of issues that we're addressing, but again, this session is going to be important in order to improve our education system, our universities. I mean, that's another thing.
It seemed like a big message of State of the State was changing the whole tax structure. It's outdated. You know, it used to rely entirely on gaming, which was was a huge proponent for revenue. Nevada is only one of only 4 states in the country which does not have a state lottery. Since you're looking at changing the revenue structure for the state, why are you not considering or proposing a state lottery to help fund education as other states are doing? And some of those other states, now the excuse has always been because it would interfere with our gaming industry, some of those other states have gaming and a state lottery, like New Jersey, California, and Connecticut. Why not Nevada?
I guess the fundamental answer is it would be unconstitutional. So it's in our Constitution not to have a lottery. And I agree with you. Our revenue structure is outdated. I mean, it's built on a foundation of a Nevada, again, of 50 years ago, where Nevada was the only state in the country that had gaming. And we need to modernize that as soon as we possibly can. The gaming revenue piece is dropping dramatically. Right now, the gaming win is only 38% of what the gaming industry earns in their properties. It's turned to retail, it's turned to food and beverage, it's turned to entertainment. Yeah. That's where the majority of the revenue comes. So we need to match our revenue structure, our economy, how we fund our schools, how we fund the state, how we fund healthcare with modern times.
Still, how do you feel when all that lottery money is going to California, people crossing the border to bet on these things?
I guess it's a philosophical difference for me. I really don't think government should be competing with the private sector, and I think that that I know that revenue or the lottery has been discussed, but it would have to go to a vote of the people in order to get approved.
But you're not going to back it.
I am not.
Okay.
No.
So, immigration, let's talk a little bit about that. You have publicly said you disagree with Attorney General Laxalt's joining with the lawsuit for Obama's immigration against his stance. What are we going to do here? We have over 7% of illegal immigrants here. What's Nevada going to do?
Well, it's a federal issue. I mean, it's up to the federal government in terms of enforcing the immigration laws. I've always felt that the solution should be in Congress. You can't piecemeal this. You need to address comprehensive immigration reform in the Congress, and that's why I didn't support that lawsuit.
So nothing will happen here at the state level to tackle immigration?
Well, again, I think it's up to the federal government in order to do that.
Well, you certainly, in your position, have the power to come out in support of something.
Well, I'm not sure, what you mean by that, but
well, generating support for a cause like that.
Well, no. What I support is that the Congress and the president should tackle this there. It has been put off for years, and I think everybody wants to have comprehensive immigration reform so that we can have certainty when it comes to immigration policy in our state and in our country.
Definitely a complicated issue.
Yes,
So
yes, yeah.
thank you for joining us this
All
morning,
right,
Governor.
thank you,
Yeah,
Governor.
you're welcome.
Appreciate the visit, and we'll be back on Channel 2 News this morning.